everyone, welcome to Mat-Based Mondays. My name is Jenny with Beautiful Feet Wellness, and today we are going to be doing a Pilates routine. So if you ever thought about trying Pilates, I highly suggest it. Just a little bit of background on Pilates. It actually is made by a man, Joseph Pilates. So if you look him up, see what he looks like, then you'll know, especially if you're a dude, what you will look like if you do Pilates. It's really great for all your sports, cross training, just making your core and your whole self strong. Also like making you long and leaner and taller, which is often a goal of people's. So give it a shot. It might be your thing. You can at least add it in. There's plenty of Pilates videos online that are shorter than an hour, so you know, just chip away a little at a time. This one is definitely going to be shorter than an hour. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and come to a nice comfortable seat. Roll your shoulders back, sitting up nice and tall. And then whenever you're ready, rolling all the way down and coming onto your back. So you're going to take your feet out a little bit further from you than maybe you're used to, and then pull your toes up off the ground. So flex your feet. Hands can come to your temples or behind your head. We're going to do some crunches, but I want you to think about looking straight up and getting your shoulder blades off the ground instead of like curling in towards looking towards your belly button. I want you to look straight up at the sky. Try to get your shoulders off the ground. Here we go. Up and down. 2 and 3, 4. So the thing about Pilates, you're going to exhale as you come up and inhale as you go down. You inhale through your nose and you exhale out your mouth. Good. So really using that exhale, forcing air out, also forces your belly button in towards your spine so that you build your core in instead of building your core out, right? So think about as you come up, your belly button going in towards your spine. Still trying to get your shoulders off the ground. Hopefully if you're incorporating all those things, you're feeling it in your abs, if not already tired in those abs. Go for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Release. Excellent. Take your knees over to the side. Yes. So nice side crunch here. Go ahead and pick your hips up, kick them further to the other side, and then you can stay right here and just do a side crunch. Okay? Or you can wiggle the shoulders around, and then you crunch straight up, you'll get into the side abs. Here we go. Taking it up and down. 2. Again, using that exhale to get you a little higher. 5, 6, going to 15, 7, 'Remember, in through your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then just simply move your hips to the other side. Again, wiggle those shoulders over. Whenever you're ready, crunch and straight up. Here we go for 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Roll back over onto your back. Good. And then just to even us out, go ahead and take those heels further from your bum and then toes towards the sky. 15 just to get us back to center. Here we go. More. 5, 4, 3, a little higher. 2, and 1. Good. Awesome. Well, the ab work has just begun. Hopefully you're getting warmed up in those abs. Bring your knees in, curl your chin to your chest, and then whenever you're ready, let one leg go long. Your foot can touch the ground, but you want to try to hover it off the ground. You're going to go pull in for 2, in for 2. Belly button towards your spine. Try to keep your chin going towards your chest. If your neck gets tired, you can always lay down, but this is going to get really good into your core. 4, 5, 6, double pulls, 7, 8, 9, 10, good. Both knees in, here we go. Extend long, and in. 2, and in, you got 10. 3, and in. 4, and in. 5, halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Whew. Lay it down. Maybe rock a little side to side. Do, do, do. Cool. And we have bicycles. You may have done these in other classes, but curl your chin to your chest again. Again, fingertips to your temples or cradle your head. You just don't want to pull on your head, right? Alrighty. So opposite knee, opposite elbow. Go nice and slow though, so you can get that full shoulder blade off the ground. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, keep going for 10. 9, nice and slow, see if you can get higher. 6, 5, 4, 2, last one. Good, lay it on down. Woo, woo. Here we go. It's not over. Don't worry, this is definitely a shorter class. You're going to bring those knees over your hip, finding a tabletop position. Now if you need to make it easier, bring those knees in a little closer to you. Otherwise, bring those knees away, chin to chest. Here we go. You're going to tap your toe out and back up. 2, and up. 3, 4, so you can cradle your head here, fingertips to your temples, or your hands can be by your side. 6, 7, 8. If it's like feels super easy, you can always tap your toe longer. Yes? Good. Belly button in. 10, okie doke. You can stick with your single leg alternating, or you can go double. Here we go. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Lastly, if you want to add the crunch, you can. Tap, lift up, crunch, down, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Whoop, whoop. Alrighty. Rolling over onto one side. Yes? Cool. Alrighty, so classic Pilates. If you've ever seen Jane Fonda, she does Pilates, right? There's a lot of like this. Yeah? Okay, so we're going to just take that up one notch. So from here, you can totally recline. No big deal. Let's just try it all so we can get the range of motion. You're going to bring your knee up and extend. If you're like, this is too girly for me, you know, try it. It's really good. 3, you can also go straight up and down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, stay in that recline position like you're chilling on the beach. All right, or you can find a modified side plank, or you can come in from full side plank. Yes, so we're doing that same thing, and you can totally have your hand on the ground. I'm going to come in about, I like to play the middle ground here. So one knee down, reaching maybe up and over, or hand by your head. Here we go, up and down for 10. 2, remember you can always stay in that recline we started out in. 3, 4, keep your hip up if your hip's off the ground. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Go ahead and recline back down. Awesome. We got to reverse it. This is really also good for your brain. So you're going to take it straight, bend your knee and down. Straight and down. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh, high leg, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Okay, keep going with that, or find your full side plank or your side side plank, half side plank. All right, here we go for 10 and 9. Keep your hip up. 8, 7, chest open to the side for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take it down. Alrighty. And then go ahead and come on up, either to your hand or to your elbow, up to you. Sweet. And this leg goes long. We just have some hip dips, yes? So you can do, again, full plank or just lift this hip off the ground. Yes, for 10. Here we go. 10 and 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, went a little fast if you were in full side plank. Go ahead and reach up and over. Just getting that nice side body stretch. Okie doke, last thing on this side. We got it? So you can be right here with your hip on the ground. So what's going to happen is that your knee and your elbow are going to come together. So again, you can even be from this reclined position. If you're going to keep your hip on the ground, I suggest this just so you have like more range of motion. Okay? Otherwise, find full plank or side plank. Let's try full plank. All right, you got 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, go overhead, not forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let it go. Yay. Thank you. That side. Next side. Alrighty. Remember, we're starting on the ground. So, set it up. Drag the foot up, extend, and down. So it doesn't have to go quite as high as 9. No worries. I'm really warmed up right now. So you become more flexible whenever you're warmed up. So no worries if you only come about here and then flick out, that's fine. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Alrighty, stay there, or you know the drill. Bring it up, full plank or side, or half. Here we go. Bring it up and extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Lower down, make sure you're still breathing. Yay. Okie doke. And then bring those legs long. Take it up, bend your knee, whip it through. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweet. Keep going with that motion, or bring it on up. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Alrighty. So remember, you've got those hip down and up. Yes? You can start from the ground, keep your knee on the ground, or full side plank. Here we go. Taking it down, lift it up. 2, up, maybe a little higher. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. Perfect. Alrighty. And then here we go. You're going to come in, and remember, you can be here elbow to knee, yes. Okay, modified side plank, or maybe challenge yourself full side plank, whatever you want. Here we go, for 10, 9, make sure you don't have lotion on your feet, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lowering down, set it up. This is called a mermaid stretch. It's legit, it's a real thing. And then take it over. Alrighty, cool. How we doing? Sit on our butt for a while, get off our arms. Sounds good. Alrighty. Go ahead and roll the shoulders back, finding your boat pose. So in boat pose, you can have both feet on the ground, or you can be hovering, or you can come in for full boat. Yes, you can be right here, just have a nice long spine if you're doing this, please. Alright, either way. And then take those hands off, palms face down, and then you're going to inhale through your nose for 5, and exhale through your mouth for 5. So in, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. Inhale, and 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 exhale. You just did 100 beats with your hands. It's called the Pilates 100. Congrats. You did the thing. Alrighty, let's go ahead and find your boat. So for this next boat, go ahead and take your hands behind you and then bring those knees up. Again, nice long spine, so don't crunch back here. Pull your chest through, and then don't have a ton of weight in your hands. They're just back here. You could even do this with your hands off the ground if you'd like. It's a harder challenge, but maybe good. Yeah. You're nice and long, and in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stick with your single leg alternating or go double. Here we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. If you're doing this without your hands, it looks like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soles your feet together. Sit up nice and tall. And stretch it over. Good. Breathe in for it. Awesome. This is your last thing, and then we're going to stretch it out. I know you already made it. Time flies when you're having fun. So it's a roll up. So flex your feet, sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, reach over those feet. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale, reach overhead. And then try to use your abs now, momentum. Curl your chin to your chest as you exhale. Reach for your feet. Good. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Point those toes and rolling down. Inhale as you reach overhead. And exhale as you roll it up. And reach over those flexed feet. Good. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Point those toes. Here we go. Nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race on this one. The slower, the harder. Good. Nice. Sit up nice and tall. Last one. Taking it down. And back up. Nice. And exhale to bring you back up. Try to keep those heels on the ground. Flex your feet. Reach over. Awesome. Go ahead and stretch while you're here. You made it. Breathe. Don't forget the stretch part. Remember I talked about that long, lean feeling that comes with the stretching. Yeah? Good. Awesome. Take one leg, bring it up, and then grab onto it. Be nice and tall. Find a little bit of a twist. You can look over your back shoulder if you want to be extra. Good. Bring it back to center. Switch it out. Sit up nice and tall, and twist. Good. Awesome. Alrighty. Last thing. bring your leg over, ankles above your knee, hands behind you, slide that leg in, seated figure four. So you can be right here. Maybe you're like, it was enough for me to get my foot above my knee, okay? Or you can just bring that foot in as much as you want. Curl up into a tiny ball. Show yourself some love. You can put your foot behind your head, you know. Life goals, maybe. I don't know. Take it off. Other side. Put it on. Slide that heel in towards you, just as much as you need to for a stretch. Okay, so it doesn't have to look like this. It can be like right here. You just want to get a nice stretch through that hip. This is a really good stretch for your low back too. So don't skip it. Awesome. Release. Just come around to the front. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, one arm reaches. Exhale over. Good. Reaching around to a diagonal. And then walk it back in. Other side. Reach up and over. Try to keep this hip on the ground, so if it's coming up, put it back down. And then reach up and over, maybe on those fingertips. And then walk it back in. Take one breath. Awesome. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed some Pilates, and we will see you next time.